And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, after a very, very strong performance from Dynasty in this first game of the best of 5 series between them and JMGG. Now, before I ramble on about it anymore, let me reintroduce by my side my co-caster for tonight, GG. Welcome back.
Welcome back indeed.
Is.
Yeah, there we are. There we are. Back again. I just want to quote a song, but I don't remember the lyrics. Back again. Back with. No, I don't know.
No, don't you want Guess Who's Back?
Guess who's back? Back again. Yeah.
Yeah.
QG's back. Oh, QG's back. Tell your friend. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is good. Yeah, we are back. Yeah, Dynasty won the first game. The poke comp really played out against the late game scaling from JMGG here. Yeah, the Jax was ahead. He was the only one. He tried to split push, got to the base, but was stopped there. Suddenly, Baron fight happened.
It's really funny because you just sounded really emotional about it right now.
About what? About the
That's just you said it was base. It sounded like you were about to cry about it. Like, okay, it's so close. He did so well. He did his best.
They almost got the tower, and then they got the Baron. Yeah, but it's like this, you know. You look at the thing that Dynasty just poked and poked and poked, and if you hit like 2 W's with Kai'Sa on the Kokma, that can't happen. She just goes in and then presses Q and auto attack, and he's dead. So what do you want to do actually? It's kind of sad to see a Kokma being that bursted down, but you know what they say, it is what it is. Maybe JMGG could focus on a different comp here against the poke comp, maybe let some champs slip through and let Dynasty not take the poke. And they also, I think JMGG has the opportunity to say what side they want, and they wanted to blue side again. Normally people switch something up if they lose on one side, so they can win on the other side. But we will see what JMGG will do here. The Nico is banned again, the Draven, the first 2 bans are the same. Probably JMGG will ban the Kindred here again, because they don't want that threat in the jungle.
I think there's those few champions that will always be there, like the Nico for Frank, who's played quite a lot. The Poppy ban though, maybe
Poppy,
due to their first pick.
Poppy, she's also very good at jungling, also good at top lanes if you have the Jax against the Jax, or very good at ganking. You have some dashes. Garen gone, and Dark Uniq's Kai'Sa is gone. So there will there won't be an AP ARAM Kai'Sa.
No,
yeah,
ARAM Kai'Sa.
No, we don't want to see that. Right.
Yeah, and I guess themselves, they want to also get something with some ability. Maybe expecting Frankie to pick up something with poke again, to be able to get it from behind or something. Quite a lot of top lane bans here from Dynasty, huh?
Yeah, they are really focusing the top lane matchup. So Haseki has a decent opportunity, what he knows what he's up against. Maybe Axel could go for the Ornn again to just enable his team. And they're first picking Sejuani. So Dynasty will probably go for the Maokai again. No. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Is it a full clear? Imposting of Humulu?
Full clear imposter.
No. Yeah, there. Take it. It's the strongest jungler still. Good
Yeah,
clear, good tankiness, good damage. And there it is, the Maokai again for Dynasty.
he's been
It's easy to
throughout the
play.
split a staple in juggling Maokai as a pick. I mean, we've seen him all over again. He's always been there.
And again. Oh, they can't let this through. And it got through again. Maokai and Jace.
For
Now you
reference-
have to... Yeah, you have to find an answer for that Jace actually. Yeah, for reference? you
For
would say?
reference, Maokai was the most picked champion throughout the whole split, and also the one with the most wins, with 22 wins, along with Nautilus.
Maybe Yasuo. Yeah, but Rift Sloths buffed the Nautilus
That's
and
true.
Maokai win rate, so it's 14 games already.
And he was overall the second most contested after Amelia, so it's
Yeah.
still a very, very strong presence throughout Summoner's Rift here at ESLOL second division summer split.
There's Yasuo and Rakan being picked. And what will Dynasty do? Do they want the Kai'Sa, the Xayah, or do they want to ban it? What is the answer?
Really like that pickup here, because as you've said, it forces Dynasty to consider Xayah as a pick or a ban, or maybe leave it to JMGG, which could be very
Oh.
beneficial for them. But it works really well with the Yasuo as well, and currently they have a lot of go-in buttons.
Yeah, Dynasty also, yeah, the go buttons are on German Gang's side, but now double AD carry is open, so if you ban in Dynasty have the upper hand for an AD carry now. So as Dynasty you probably should ban out some top laners here, or the AD carries you don't want. Yeah, and it's the Jax, so they're going for the top laners. German Gang, they probably have to ban out the Xayah here. But there's still something else. There's still the Jinx. There's still some Zeri maybe. But yeah, it's a hard sport. Do you want to ban out the Aatrox again? Yeah, the Asriel.
Yeah, with the poke.
Yeah, German Gang wants to go for the Xayah, else they would have banned it already. So they want to tell Dynasty, yeah, you can go for the Xayah, we have something else in mind, or if you don't go for the Xayah, we take it. They maybe want to force the ban out of Dynasty then.
Well, Dynasty has the first pick in this second
As
picking
well.
phase,
Yeah,
which will probably be used for their AD carry, so they can have the comfortable matchup on top lane with the counter pick.
yeah, I think Dynasty picks up the Xayah here. That's obvious. With these bans... Oh no. What? Oh, that's nasty. But what?
They're just playing with you right now.
Yeah, yeah. Who am I? Who am I? Yeah, and you see, they pick the Xayah.
Yeah.
Who am I, dude?
With that, German Gang will have to pick up something for their bot lane. Yeah, it seems like maybe... Yeah, the Sejuani is still very flexible. Probably not a support, but could be put on the top lane. We've seen that already.
It will be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is so interesting.
Oh,
It's Yasuo bot.
with that, I don't think Dynasty expected that. Picking up the Talia mid.
Or it's Talia bot.
The Rakan.
That's not that bad against Frankie though. Sorry, against Scraplord with the Rel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
That's
you do
interesting.
have with the Rakan a very nice setup for your own W combo.
It's Maokai top.
I really like
Freezing the whole
those.
time. Yeah,
Table
it's
turnarounds,
Yasuo
yeah.
bot. It's Yasuo bot. Yeah, but the Belved, I haven't seen the Belved in a long time. And also again against the long range stuff here. That's hard. Oof, oof. You can block the poke with Wind Wall. but the range on Dynasty. And also, if I look at top lane, it's just like, yeah, we want to flex Sejuani and Maokai, one of the strongest junglers, and then yeah, we just flex them top. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares of their win rate? Just like this, it's awesome.
They're just like, yeah, whatever. I guess.
Yeah, whatever. QG, we don't want your analyze. Just we do what we want. Whatever. Whatever, dude. Yeah, you
sure.
can you can analyze how you want. We are here in the Division 2 of the ESLOL Benelux scene, and we just do what we want. So yeah.
Yeah, I really liked it. I mean, it was like the last minute swaps even and so on. I'm wondering if Dynasty saw like JMGG swap coming.
This draft was like if you're in how are these called if you bought Bitcoin, you know, you never know what's going to happen.
It's speculation.
Yeah, it's a whole speculation.
Yeah. I wonder when the champion select bubble will burst.
Yes, it probably bursted at the last second when you picked Belveth and Talia. Then it bursted. the draft coin went crazy. So you have to sell now. But yeah, this is hard to predict. You don't have range on.
They only have Talia.
Yeah.
With some range. Well, Dynasty clearly, just like before, they have the poke, and now they're, in my opinion, even like more condensed. They just stay as a bubble, and if they're engaged, they have like really good answers to that. You have the Maokai, which can respond really quickly. You have a Kindred, which can, of course, answer beautifully with the Lamb's Respite if burst comes in. And then start doing the counter damage on the enemies as well with the CC, like great peel all in all. And Xayah also like super, I forgot the word, but like with their ultimate, super hard to catch with that.
Yeah, and if I look at the top side, that's going to be hard for Dynasty because there is a funny interaction with Sejuani and Belvet. You can stack the E passive of Sejuani with your Q, with a dash, and with E. So if you just Q in and you E, and then the stacks goes up, bloop bloop, you hit your E, and then there's a stun. So there's a free stun and some free damage you can do. It also works with Braum. So would there be a Braum, you would see like these pick combs with the Braum passive. But yeah, in mind of go buttons, I think JMGG has a go buttons on every lane.
Yeah.
The Sejuani, the potential of a flash W from the Belvet, then you have the walling off from Talia. You have the go button of Yasuo if you hit the knock up, and you have 3 to 4. You have 4 knockups. Every champion helps you. Yeah, and it looks like a German gang AD carry team again. I think they tried out the Cottonmouth comp. It didn't work out. Now they're trying the Yasuo comp. It looks hard to execute against Jace, against Kindred, against Maokai, against the Rel. Oof.
But they do have the wind wall. They have one wind wall. Yes, it's only one wind wall, but I mean it can already make a huge difference compared to last game against all of the poke from Dynasty. Especially since their poke is like it's still very present, but it's not as bad as last game because you don't have the Kai'Sa coming in. So that's a lot of like a very long range poke that is already not with you. They don't have to worry about it. Like if they seek Xayah, they know where the poke is gonna go from it. Jace can still poke from out of range, so yeah, that's a bit more dangerous still. But you don't have the Kai'Sa that just hits you from like where? Where is the Kai'Sa? You don't know. But we'll see how they work that out as we are headed towards the Summoner's Rift, dear viewers, in the second game of tonight's Best of 5 series between JMGG and Dynasty. Dynasty being ahead with 1 point already are currently in the driver's seat.
Yeah, Dynasty with the upper hand, and we don't see a split again. And there's some warding. Oh, maybe a gank here. Or they Parsity doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Has to be careful.
Parsity could die here, or flash. No. Cracked Blood needs to go the other way. No, they're just doing the dragon.
Yep, now Parsity sees it.
Spotted. That's some 5 gold for someone. Both teams. Yeah, and JMGG just going for this split again. No. Oh, this is hard for Oval. Oh, there's gonna be a fight. There's gonna be a fight. 5v3, 5v3, 4v4, 3. Oh, this is going to be nasty. No.
They're going for the last minute steal maybe here. Oval coming in. It's all a matter of flash
Smite
in this
fight,
situation.
Yeah.
Dynasty doesn't risk it. 3 versus 5 at this early stage of the game would be dangerous. Sasaki is already in the top lane. However, this is gonna... Ooh, here we have the connection. A lot of damage already on Crabble. But Axo is gonna lose quite a bit here. He is coming really late to his lane.
Yeah, Axo lost. Hasagi's set up. But the important thing is saying thanks for the leash, Kindred. Now Belvet can chase Kindred because she's not level 2, and there it is.
Yep, now situation a bit more dire. Falls back. I think we're gonna have a very... And we are gonna have a very interesting matchup between the two junglers here. Two junglers that are very proactive usually on the map, that can be very aggressive. I think we're gonna see a lot of action this time around. More so than last game, since the tank junglers are this time around on a top lane.
Yeah, and also both very good scaling champs.
The bot lane connection is there, possibly getting a lot of damage. Defcop in the middle of it, putting some damage on the enemy. Scrablot is too full of health and the situation is a bit diffused. And they have to be careful in these early stages of the game.
And these wet noodle fights. We love them. But yeah, the map is split. That's not good for Dynasty. Oval is here again. He has flash. Everybody has flash still up, so it can be traded.
In the top lane we have the gank coming in from Humelu. Axo has to be careful, goes towards the enemy Tribush to flee, but he is in a bit of a tough situation with the slow. Could be able to push Humelu back for
here.
He doesn't have flash.
He doesn't have flash.
As TP Smite, Dross comes in and Axo just keeps on turning around, but now it's Frankie that's gonna pick up that kill.
He's so tanky. Damn.
First blood for Frankie again. Here we have the engage on the bot lane. Meantime, the damage is there. Parsity is gonna die. However, no, flashes away. No, he is gonna die, but we have Oval just around the corner. And Defcop should be picking up. No, Oval picks up the kill on Dark Unique here. 1-to-1 trade on the bot lane. However, it's Crablot who got the kill here.
Yeah, and Parsity flashed. And Crablot only used Ignite. So there's Summoners up, and then we have Trust.
In the middle lane here, the action keeps on going. Drust is already almost dead.
Oh,
nice. He should be able to get away, but in the meantime, Humelu, who went for the enemy blue, is gonna get caught by Axo, who just does so much damage on him. Is gonna use the Ignite. Humelu over the wall, should be able to kite his way out of this. Is not gonna die from that Ignite, and Pasi doesn't come in time to help his team, and that's a kill going to Azaki, but it's so close.
Yeah, it looked so good for the JMGG, and at the same time it looked so bad. That's unfortunate. And Frankie is ahead again over Rust. Oh, I think Dark Unique could.
Yep, it's caught. Yeah, flashes away. Yeah.
Oh, nice wall, nice wall. Oh, yeah, now I see why they picked Yasuo.
Ah, yeah, yeah,
No,
it does
no,
make
I'm
sense
the,
now.
yeah, I'm the analyst and I didn't see that. Yeah, who that guy?
Yeah.
Just find a new one.
Bad
What is this?
QG. Bad.
Bad QG.
Oh
I
boy.
need to go back to analyst school.
Get back to the end of the school.
Yeah, but I never play against these kind of comms.
Humlu
Yeah,
has
Humlu
to be
is so
careful here.
aggressive.
Very nicely played from
That-
Just. We has to flash in with the second knock-up. Flash out from Humlu, but the damage is there. Oval picks up a second kill.
Yeah, giving over a kill is not good.
Ooh, that's a bit of a
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah, giving over kills is not good. You you're enabling the passive stacks, and I swear you don't want that. Yeah, the Maokai Q pokes are insane against tanks. The max health damage really pops in. It's really getting done here.
See. Oh, Valorant again around this bot. You really want to get that bot ahead. Can't engage. If he comes out of it, accept some damage onto Paucity. Shove that wave in, go to the Drake is currently JMGG's plan, it seems, but they have to be careful. Kumlu is just around the corner as well. Seems to have an idea of what is going on.
Cloud Dragon is also after Mountain Dragon is also very good against the poke.
Yeah. Definitely
Yeah,
gonna
how's
give
that?
them some leeway top. Azaki coming in
that's
with Nature's
just-
Grasp. Drost is getting caught. Here comes the damage and very nice move on him. That's the kill for Frankie.
Yeah, and that was a delivery from the top laner.
Yep. Sent
Just
bits
coming in here.
of a care package towards the mid lane in form of brambles and roots.
Yeah, it's easy, very easy to gang as a Maokai. Just hit ult and walk to the enemy.
Yeah. Just chill with your root friends, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of action in this game already in the early game, as one would expect here with those very aggressive junglers. Currently, things still very even, although Dynasty starting to ramp up a bit of a gold lead due to farm discrepancies on mid and top, and Frankie having his 2 kills on top of the 2 other kills in their possession.
Yeah, that's...
Dynasty has to be careful on that bot lane now as well. Level 6 came in.
Yeah, and it has more action than the game before.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
What were they thinking? But yeah, we have...
Yeah, I have to say, here again, JMGG now picks up Rift Herald, and we do see they are pretty consistently doing great macro moves over the map, always getting objectives just in time. Previous games they still had Axo split push really well, and on that level they are actually so strong. They just need to not let Dynasty get too far ahead, and things are looking good for them. Find the engage on the bot lane does not succeed. Have to be careful. 2v3 is not a good situation for them.
Yeah, and the Maokai Sejuani matchup is not good for the Sejuani. The constant poke and no sustain. And yeah, Yasuo's level 6, Dark Unicus level 7. Now we see an engage.
Engage on the top lane here onto Hazaki. Uses Nature's Grasp to defend himself, but the damage is already there, and
Flash.
Oval should pick up that kill without too much difficulty. In the meantime, on the bot lane here we have situation as well, but no definite
Still
engage.
alive.
Still alive, so tanky. I mean, it's a Maokai. There we go. Oval picks up the kill.
It's a Maokai with armor, and the Velvet can't do anything against armor in this early stage. But you see, because of the Rift Herald picked up, you're just gonna burst down the tower here. They don't want to use the Rift Tower top. Probably go for mid or bot. Frankie's roaming bot side to maybe get the tower.
It's a double knock-up?
Oh,
Oh, yeah. No. Well, Humlu was around the corner, so he would have denied that engage in a matter of seconds with his own ultimate. Good call. It was very like a show of a lot of strong will from DevCorp to not just press R in that moment. As a Yasuo player, you see two people knocked up, you're like, oh yeah.
And one is low. Oh damn, could get a kill, but there's no damage. There's still exhaust on Dark Unique, so I have to take care of that.
Yes. Now back to same old top lane head bashing.
Yeah, and the Rakan also fits with the Yasuo because he can heal, he can knock up, he can engage for him. You can peel, shield, that's everything he wants actually. But
Up.
bam, there's damage.
And the interrupt with that as well. I really like the one thing that both teams did then, like they have carries on both on 3 positions. Looks out for JMG. Here we have the engage on Crablot with the exhaust doesn't work out. Posse getting really low, has to flash to go away. Dark Unique through the sitting, and with that should be the double kill going to Dynasty spot lane. In the meantime, Oval on the top lane, they do get the damage out on Hazaki. This time around, he does not survive as long. And Oval also keeps his lead growing. And both teams have like kills in pockets, on the right pockets here and there, which is really good to see.
Yeah, and Oval still has the Rift Herald empowered form with the minions right there. But Dynasty will get a Hextash Dragon. And yeah, Oval is ahead.
Yep.
That's very good. Belvev's like a second AD carry, so you can definitely play the Yasuo. On that bot lane we shouldn't feed Dark Unique with the Kai'Sa. Xayah. Damn. The bird.
JMGG has to be careful. They were able to close the gold gap now. They got first turret on the top lane, second charge of the Herald, and a lot of money in Oval's pocket. But that also means shutdown money, so they have to be really careful about their jungler that she does not die.
Yeah, and the damage is insane from Oval. Kraken Slayer, almost Blade done.
Yeah, coming in.
There's Oval ganking. With the form.
Wait for
another one coming.
Edros came in, we have TP coming in, that's 5 people on the bot lane. Dark Unique really low already, is gonna die at the hands of Posse, unfortunately for them. Grablo Dark up. Frankie came in with the TP, and now we have Umlu came just around the corner, and JMGG with still 5 members decides to fall back, not risk it under the turret.
Yeah, and there's no engage on Dynasty's side. There's only Maokai who can engage, and Crablord, but Crablord doesn't have flash, he wasn't there, so he couldn't W ult at this point.
Yeah, really like that. Axo TPing towards the bot lane. Drake. No, Drake isn't up for quite some time actually. Somehow I saw the icon there, but no, he doesn't. But they do another tower. It's the same situation as before, just with less ultimates to go all in. Here's the knock up. There we go. Last breath. Frankie really low. They should be able to pick up that kill. It does go to Oval. Perfect. Axo getting really low, however, is going to die at the hands of Crablord. So this is a pretty good situation for JMGG. Sparsity is going to die, however, here at the hands of Humlu. That's less optimal.
Yeah, but no stack for Humlu.
No stack for Humlu, that's right. That's very important as well. Now we have 2-1 for Dynasty. Dynasty got a kill on their support, however, which is usually negligible. And JMGG, they keep a big lead on Noval here with his 100% kill participation, 5 of them in form of kills, and his like very good CS in comparison to the enemy jungler. The disadvantage of that, like you have one very strong champion, but the disadvantage is Dynasty, they have one target currently.
Yeah, and the thing is, German gang, the Belvedere is scaling, and that's the problem here.
Yeah.
She's ahead early, and she's a scaling beast. She has so many attack speeds.
For the Heralds here, you don't want to leave it to a Val for free. Dynasty immediately rotated to it to not let JMGG get it for free, as it just is there. Oh, very nice, interrupted Positi's engage, but there he goes, last breath is in as well, that's the damage. Humulu explodes, hasn't time to use ultimate, sounds like he's still alive, he's gonna try to get away, but he doesn't, and now it's Scrabbled as well. Dark Unique and Frankie all alone try to flee, very nice ultimate from Dark Unique Q, and should be able to get Rust. No, maybe not, very nice flashes on both sides. With that, JMGG, only one member down. For 3 for Dynasty, decide to go for that Baron, but they're not done yet, Frankie and Dark Unique. They are not done yet. So
no, they are not done.
Just keeps on going. Geisha Prison goes in, and with that they should be able to get that Herald. Oval takes the form, and is gonna go out.
Oh. Oh, but well executing knock up ult Yasuo there.
Absolutely, and I still really liked what Dynasty did, or at least Frankie and Dark Unique, because they didn't say, okay, we'll give it for free to them. Wasn't much to do somewhere else. They just saw, like, okay, we do have this EQ for Jace, we might be able to get a kill, we might be able to maybe even get a Herald if we're lucky. But they didn't commit so much to just die in vain. And they are still there in time. Get the defense going on the mid lane. Don't give JMGG a free push, but get that wave in. And with, yeah, Belva form, it's just so much more creeps. JMGG immediately rotating towards that Drake that spawned not too long ago. With their current momentum, it goes to them for free.
Yeah, they're just too strong to deal with. Yeah, this is...
Herald now in the bot lane. With that, they should be getting that turret without an issue. Pasty is running in case the defense of Dynasty is there. Maybe they can get an engage. Yeah, and JMGG, they keep the pressure going here. As good as they can. Dynasty now busy on the bot lane. Rotate towards that mid lane, get that turret. You see, that's what I mean. They're always on the move, and they're always good on the move. Dross on the side to just hinder them. They should be able to get that turret. Here's the engage from Dynasty. Last breath from Devcorp is in. Human is trying to get a little bit, gets out of Lamb's Respite. They have to be careful. Malko from behind. Root is out on the Val. This is not looking good for JMGG as Dynasty is able to turn the situation around. That's their carry down. And teamfight won by Dynasty.
Yeah, this Dynasty is back with it. Frankie getting some kills here, and also the shutdown from Oval is not good for German gang. The carry is out, and this starts to shift for Dynasty.
Yeah,
with the range comp.
One good team fight, situation is completely turned around. And they were able to equalize. They are ahead in gold, yes, but JMGG does have that Drake more. So it does compensate a bit. Their map is a bit more open. The top lane turret is really low, could die in just a few hits. Things are still back to pretty even. Frankie now for 1 is starting to get a lot of damage. So is Dark Unique. 2 full items done as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're setting up for Dragon.
Few minutes until next dragon. It would be soul point for JMGG, second for Dynasty. It's an objective that's done to be really important.
Oh,
Just has to be
Dynasty.
careful. Yeah, there we have it. The burst of Frankie is already completely insane.
Bum! Yeah. And there you see why Frankie took Face Rush to just run out the E.
Mm-hmm.
This is bad for...
Oh.
Oh, this is so bad.
Frankie keeps the move going. Dynasty is the one to engage. Frankie has TP up. Don't forget he is doing it. Basti is the first to fall. He falls really quick. And JMGG takes that cue to immediately try and disengage.
Oh, flash
Hazaki is not done, however.
Oh!
Nice flash from DevCorp. Gets him further from his team. But Oval goes in. Gets stunned as well. Glacial Prison from behind. Doesn't really hit someone. DevCorp has to be careful, he falls at the hands of Dark Unique, who gets away with the Feather Storm, and the Tower Dive is engaged. Frankie is here, the damage is here, and Dross now in. Does very nice damage on the enemy. Sumulu is very low, but with Lamb's Respite is going to survive that. And with that turret and this kill, Dynasty disengage again.
Yeah, there's so much action.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nothing like the first game, huh?
Absolutely not. This is a bunch of action, like really quickly paced. Dynasty goes in, they do their thing, keep the push going, go back out once they have some nice goals obtained. And here's the disadvantage of JMGG having all of their lead on Oval. Dynasty doesn't have to fear anyone else. However, JMGG has to be wary on one side of Frankie, who now is really fed. They still have to be careful about Sumulu and Dark UniQ, who, while not super fed, are still really well into the game. Dark UniQ 200 CS, 3 kills. Some items. Dynasty keep the change going, but the damage is on Hazaki now, and he's the first to fall in this situation. That puts them at a numerical disadvantage. As GMGG decides to jump the gun, they go to that Baron to lure Dynasty in. They have to be very careful. The damage is there, however.
Belvet gets the form, Parsity is here, the knockup is coming.
The last Brevin Dark Unique. DevCorp is really fast, however. Oval in the middle of it is getting CC'd. He dishes some damage out, but dies ultimately as well. Oh. And Dross now all alone. Might not be able to escape. This is best, however. That's almost an ace for Dynasty, and now decide to take that Baron. With that, they definitely seize control over this game.
Yeah. And there's Hasagi. Now they're doing Baron. So EXO is just pushing out mid lane so they can't push that in. And this is the damage.
Yeah. They take that Baron without issue. They're now at
just look at Frankie.
Almost 6k gold lead. With that Baron they should be able to push quite a lot. Tier 1 top lane is already a pretty much a 3-bet for them. So that's again money. Drake is up, however. Objective point is jumped in for German Gang. So things are probably gonna get very explosive around that objective as well. Will German Gang be able to turn the situation around from previous fights, and will Oval be able to find the right angle to kill the right person? It's Dynasty that decides to go in. Disengages really quick. The CC is there. Very nice wall here from Dross. He is still gonna die. Maybe not. No, he is gonna die. 1 for 1, and the fight keeps on going. They keep it going. Crabblord is one to take some damage. Frankie is a bit separate from his team. Oh no, the situation is looking bad. Oval is gonna die as well. That's the double kill for Dark Unique, and with that, once again, almost an ace for Dynasty. Yeah, and with that Baron, the mid lane open. They could be able to finish the game.
Yeah, and that's game for Dynasty. That's game 2. It's going to the Mantle of German Gang, and they just tried with their different comms, but I don't think that it didn't work. Unfortunately, it was an interesting mindset behind the pick and ban phase here, but it didn't pan out for them. The Yasuo didn't get ahead in the early game. The Bel'Veth was ahead, but got shut down, and then your damage was gone. The team fight was knock up after knock up after knock up into ult, into blah 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 and damage, but there was a Kindred ultimate, and everybody survived. And even if you killed Kindred, there was still the Xayah. If you killed Xayah, there's Kindred, and if you killed both, there was still Frankie with the Jace. I think we can say that Frankie's Jace has to be banned next round, because you don't want that poke, you don't want the damage. Jace is just too strong in Frankie's hands, and I think they have to think about taking blue side again and leaving Jax open.
Yeah, definitely. Still a very action-packed game we've had. This time around, JMGG showing a glimpse of them being able to still stand up to Dynasty, but things are looking grim now as Dynasty is at match point for the next game of tonight. Before we get to that game, third game of this best of 5 series, of course, between JMGG and Dynasty, we will head into a short break in order for the players to set up and for us to catch a bit of a breather, and we will see you very soon.